I was trying to catch her dancing. She was over here doing like a woo woo. Do it again. Do it again. What are you doing? Show them. That was not. You had your hands up. I couldn't see the screen. I was trying to start recording. CliffBeats don't script off the rip with the one and only dancing.
Your girl Karen.
Karen. Okay, so guys, we're jumping into Encore now. We checked out a lot of the Eminem show. I want to just highlight parts of the album. Now listen, here's the thing with Encore. I want Karen to give me a real review, a real assessment of this album. I don't want to say why, but I just want to see if she has any feelings towards it. The first song on the album is Evil Deeds. There's a skit that leads into it, which is basically like curtains closing or opening. I forgot what it was, curtains up or down. I don't remember. But this was supposed to be Eminem's last album.
Oh, okay.
There was
supposed to be why.
Well, he was already saying say goodbye to Hollywood.
Okay.
And so he did his 3 personas and then Encore. What do you do in Encore? You come back out for one last final performance. He's taking a bow. You can see it on the screen.
Yeah.
So this was supposed to be his last album. As we all know, it leaked, and he was not happy with that. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Eminem talks about how he has post-traumatic leak disorder. So now whenever he ships stuff, he sends it in like big boxes and he puts it like in a tampon box, like the CDs. Like no one's looking at a tampon box.
Yeah, I get it.
So this is Evil Deeds. I want to see what Karen thinks of this, and we're gonna take it from there. But we know there's some major hits from this album. Go subscribe to Eminem. Go like all that good stuff that I liked the video. Make sure I did. God damn it, I didn't. Go like, go subscribe. Please show love to the one and only Eminem. We'd love to have you to hit the subscribe button. Let's go.
I like this beat a lot.
Lord, please forgive me for what I do. For I know not what I've done. Father, please forgive me for I know not what I do. I just never had the chance to ever meet you. Therefore I did not know that I would grow to be my mother's evil seed and do these evil deeds. Mama had a baby and its head popped off. 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 My mama don't want me. The next thing I know, I'm getting dropped off. 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 Ring, ring, ring on the doorbell, and the next door neighbors on their front porch. 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 But they didn't want me neither, so they left me on someone else's lawn. Else's lawn. Else's lawn. Else's lawn. So somebody finally took me in. My great aunt and uncle Edmund Charles. Edmund Charles. Edmund Charles. Edmund Charles. Edmund Charles. They were the ones who were left in charge. My elementary, they gang up on me and sang this song. 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 It went a little something like Mary had a little lamb, little lamb, little lamb. Gabby had a Satan spawn, Satan spawn. Mama, why do they keep saying this? I just don't understand. And by the way, where's my dad? Father, please forgive me for I know not what I do. I just never had the chance to ever meet you. Therefore I did not know that I would grow to be my mother's evil seed and do these evil deeds. Predominantly, everything's always predominantly white, predominantly black. Well, what about me? Where does that leave me? Well, I guess that I'm between predominantly both of them. I think if I hear that fucking word again, I'ma scream while I'm projectile vomiting. What do I look like? A comedian to you? Do you think that I'm kidding? What do I look like? Some kind of idiot? Wait a minute, shit, don't answer that. Why am I so misunderstood? Why do I go through so much bullshit? It's such bullshit, it's touch more bitch. Woe is me. There goes poor Marshall again, whining about his millions and his mansion and his sorrow he's always drowning in. And the dad that he never had, and how his child was so bad. And now his mom was a dope addict, and his ex-wife, how they go at it. Man, I'd hate to have it, as bad as that Mr. Mathers claims he had it. I can't imagine it. That little rich poor white bastard needs to take some of that cash out of the bank and take a bath in it. Man, if I only had half of it. If you only knew the half of it.
All right. That was good. So I like how the beginning is very much talking about like some of his struggles. I really like this chorus. Mm-hmm. At first, I'm like, Father, please forgive me, because you're thinking like, oh, you do that for like prayers, but he is really just talking to like this father that's missing in his life, which is dope. I like the concept of like, forgive me for I know not what I do. Double meaning, like I have no idea what led to you leaving, but also I have no idea.
I just never had
no guidance.
I never had the chance to meet you.
Right.
So almost like a double too, as in like Father God, but also as in his father in real life.
Yeah.
So it's a nice little double play on words. But I like how he also addressed like the right there talking about like, oh, his millions, and he's like, shit, if I only had half of it, if you only knew the half of it. Like, you don't know, he's saying, like, you don't know what I sacrificed to even be here. His being able just to go out and grab a burger or take his daughters to a play place or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't do it.
But even that, like, not even the fame part, it's also like the hatred part. Like, if it's coming off of him talking about being sued by all these companies, being hated on by all of these people, you know, and just being kind of like turned away in some cases. So it just translates. Like, he's
Yeah, and here's the thing too: is we're on Encore now. She hasn't really heard any of the battles, so she doesn't know the stressful shit that he was
right.
dealing with. So there's a lot that goes into that line right there.
That's
So
what I'm
it makes
saying.
it even more heavy.
All that hatred, people don't think about it. They just see the fame and they're not thinking the other side.
Yeah, but he's saying like, but at the same time, he created this. But that's why we're gonna check out Encore.
But he talks about like, he mentions how it just kind of happened overnight. You know, he like doesn't.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it didn't happen overnight. Yeah, he's
Well,
basically saying like, you don't know how much work I put into this shit.
yeah, I know. But what I'm saying is that it truly did just kind of like happen. All of a sudden, he just blew up.
Yeah, the fame came fast once.
Right.
A few of us. So
That's
what
what
I'm saying.
So there's no way to prepare for that. You're just kind of like.
Well, his first album flopped bad,
Right.
real bad. But it's some people's favorite album. We haven't reviewed it yet. We will, because I think you'll love it. It's got a real. It was made in the '90s, so it's got a real like '90s vibe, and it's interesting. But we're not there yet. Let's focus on Evil Deeds. We got to wrap this up. Sorry, guys. We've been trying to talk more and break stuff down because people have been saying like we don't do that enough. So we're trying to help you guys out a little bit.
Half of it, if you only knew the half of it. Father, please forgive me, for I know not what I do. I just never had the chance to ever meet you. Therefore, I did not know that I would grow to be my mother's evil seed and do these evil deeds. Evil deeds, while I plant these evil seeds. Please release me from these demons. I never had any of this shit planned, Mom. Please believe I don't want to be Satan's spawn. Never got the chance to say I'm sorry. Now look at all the pain I caused. Dear Santa Claus, why you not coming this year again? What did I do that was so bad to deserve this? Everything could have been so perfect, but life ain't a fairy tale. I'm about to be hoisted up in the air. 40 feet below me, there's people everywhere. I don't even know, but I feel like they know me, cause I'm in this Ferris wheel. And all I wanna do is go to the mall and take Haley on the carousel. Without this crowd everywhere I go, but life is like a merry-go-round. Here we go, now do-si-do, now curtains up, the show must go. Now ring around, oh Rosie, the show's over, you can all go home now. With the curtain just don't close for me, this ain't how fame was supposed to be. Where's the switch I can just turn off and on? This ain't what I chose to be, so please God, give me the strength to have what it takes to carry on. Till I pass 50, back the baton, the camera's on, my soul is gone. Father, please forgive me, for
So
I
50,
know not what
50 have come in the picture here. I like how he still plays into in the first verse he said Mary had a little lamb. There was like that whole nursery rhyme in there, and then this time it was not do-si-do, Rosie. What did he say?
Ring around the Rosie.
Ring around the Rosie.
Yeah, so he's playing off of you can hear he's using the melodies of a lot of nursery rhymes, obviously here. But at the end he says, the curtain won't close for me. I'm trying to pass the baton or the torch to 50 Cent here.
Mm-hmm.
That's where he's at in his career.
I do. I just never had the chance to ever meet you. Therefore, I did not know that I would grow to be my mother's evil seed and do these evil deeds. Father, please forgive me, for I know not what I do. I just never had the chance to ever meet you. Therefore, I did not know that I would grow to be my mother's evil seed and do these evil deeds.
Last one, baby. Let's go. Last one, baby. Let's go. Detroit!
So what you don't know is he's actually supposed to have a gun behind his back, but they didn't put that. I don't believe they put it in the album work, but initially it was supposed to be like the album was supposed to be him from the other angle with the gun behind his back.
Oh.
Yeah, it was dark. It was getting really
It would have
dark.
been cool if it was like the back of the CD was the back of
Yeah, that would be dope. I don't know if they did that or not, but I remember hearing that or seeing it. I don't remember if I seen it or someone mentioned it to me, but I remember hearing about that or seeing that. Either way, what'd you think of the song though? Honestly,
I thought that was I liked it. I thought the flow was really cool. Loved the beat. I enjoyed that.
so if you put it next to like Marshall Mathers, Eminem show, and Encore, like just to start off an album, you think this is the right way to start off an album? Like just honestly, just, you liked it. You bopping. We were both bopping.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I think that it's one of those songs that's like, well, what? It's a little confusing because it sounds like it's the last song, or gonna be the last song, but it's the first song. So it's like,
Yeah.
what are you gonna
like,
do after it?
Well, it's an encore. You never know what you're gonna get next.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like an interesting song to start with because it feels like an ending.
Yeah.
Feels like a wrap up. And then, you're like, well, I know it's not. So what else you got?
Did you notice kind of like how when he's rhyming, he's kind of talking like this, and he's not even really trying to enunciate, pronunciate, like you get almost. It's not his, typical flow like little bit of pop and then me. You know what I'm saying? Like he had the delivery. But remember, I said Eminem always says, "I want to change how I sound for each album." Just keep that in mind. I just wanted you to hear the first song off the album. But now we're going to jump into some major hits off the album. Then we'll come back, wrap up the ones that I know you guys want us to see as well. There's a certain way I have to move, and then we're going to show Karen the battles and stuff too. You ready?
Yep.
We love you guys. Please go show love to Eminem. That is the most important part of this video. We're here to support and promote. We'd love to have you too. Hit the subscribe button. Helps us out with YouTube. And if you ever need me, my Instagram is linked in the description down below. You can message me 24/7. I'm no doctor. I can't solve your problems, but I just want to be here for you because it's the least I can do. You guys gave us a channel, and now I'm able to make amazing memories with my girl and hang out with you guys all the time, which I absolutely love to do. So, you ready? On to the next one.
Off we go.
We will see you there. You better be there. We're coming to get you. I'm sending Karen. It's the nails. Just kidding. All right, we love you guys. We're out. We'll see you at the next one. You can't. They couldn't see the piece because of the box. Peace.
Gotta bring it all the way up top.
You got
Like
a rainbow. Oh, good God.